Hello everybody, Insomnia here, and I'm back with another game review. Um, I found out about this game from a friend, and it doesn't look like much. It's not a large file, 100 megabytes or so, but it is strangely addicting, especially if you like tycoon type games. Um, this particular tycoon game is actually a game development tycoon game. So your whole purpose in life is to develop games through the tycoon itself. So, yeah. Anyways, I don't like the music, so I turned it off. Let's toggle full screen. No, that's probably not the best option. Go away. Settings, toggle full screen. There we go. Company name. Let's call it. Hmm. And then we'll just flip some of this around. I like that shirt. There we go. Achievement! I made something. Silly achievements. I love how you get an achievement for fucking writing your own name. It's pretty silly. Anyways, the game itself is actually not bad at all. It's on a timer, so let's go ahead and start developing games. I don't want a tutorial, but whatever. Um, we'll call this game Herp Derp because the name really has no at all any relevance whatsoever. We're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go like this, and then we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna put it on the PC because, yeah. And then we're gonna go like this. We're gonna develop it into graphics, and there we go. Now he's going through the development stage. Now you have two different development points, design and technology. Design relates to things like graphics and audio, and world environments, things like that. And technology is usually stuff like AI, character development, multiplayer, different types of features of technologies in games. Um, as we go through this, we'll go ahead and see how those work out. Yeah, whatever. All right. So this is where you go ahead and determine what you want to focus on for that particular type of game. Now, mind you, there are going to be dozens and hundreds of combinations actually for types of games you can make down the road in this game. Um, so because it's an RPG, people are going to want the story and gameplay. But story and quests are a little bit more important than gameplay, and engine is nowhere near as important. So I want to kind of get my story and quest to focus a lot more effort on it. So this is how you go ahead and judge how much of his effort is going where. Um, and we press OK, and these little bubbles pop up. Okay, anyways, go away. So the orange ones go to design, the light blue ones go to technology, and the dark blue goes to research. And we'll talk about research in a minute. Here's development stage 2. Dialogue, which is obviously the chat in the game. I'm assuming the higher level of the dialogue, the more RP-ish it's going to feel, as far as the dialogue in game is going to be more legitimate to the time frame of the RPG medieval style game. But you don't actually get to see the game. But if you think to yourself what these mean, you can get a better idea of where we're going. Level design, fairly important, but not as important as dialogue, but it's up there. And artificial AI, you just need them to be able to fight back, really. So monster artificial AI, not so important. Moving on. Now, this here constitutes the experience you're getting in those fields. As you continue to get better and better at this, you'll get these numbers will go up higher and higher as well. Alright, world design, very important. Graphics, fairly important. Sound, that's debatable. I mean, Music is important to some players, and I absolutely don't like to play with music hardly ever unless it's very, very quiet. So, yeah, that's how I'm going to do mine. Now, stage 3 is going to finish up. Finished. Now, here's the problem. You don't want to press the finish button just yet. You got to get rid of the bugs. So, he's going to continue to work on the bugs. Now the bugs are all done. Now we can finish. There you go. I got a new topic, new combo, and I got a bonus for a decent combo. So the genres of medieval and RPG go together really well. Um, that's where this combo came from. This new combo, I mean, it's my first combo, so therefore it's new, and it's a new topic. But down the road, you know, you will see these less often. But this one is important when you're getting people who like to play these games or sales. Hey, achievement. Alright, so now what's going to happen is it's going to pop up and tell me, hey, you got a game review. And then it's going to give me an overall rating from 4 different locations. It's very hard to get a really good rating on your first one. 6s are actually really good for your very first one. This should be some fairly decent sales. So I got an overall 6 on my first one, which several times I've gotten 4s, and so this isn't bad. I'll get some good cash out of this. And here is your cash flow from the sales. Alrighty then. So I've made enough money to go ahead, let's do some research. Now these research points you get by doing things. The more stuff you do, the more research points you get. So then you get to spend research points on topics. So I'm going to go ahead and do fantasy research. As you notice, those points, those 10 points I used got deducted from research. Nice. Normally you won't hit your 10k units sold on the first attempt unless you've played this a few times. But on my first game I did 12k so far, which is not bad at all. Alright, new topic, and develop new game. We're going to pick a topic, we're going to pick the fantasy one that we just did, and then I'm going to go ahead and do fantasy adventure. And then I'm going to pick platform again. I'm going to go with the one that has the most of the market for right now. Now we could do either of these. Text-based fantasy games are popular at this stage in development, but the graphics follow more along the lines of the adventure games. So we'll go ahead and do that. And my dog's outside barking because he's crazy. And story quests, gameplay, engine. Yeah, we'll stick with this. And I'll just bring that up a little bit. Ah, bark, bark, bark. That dog won't shut up. Dialogue, level design. I'll raise that up just a little bit. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean the higher the bar, the more research is done. It means it's the difference between the different types of research that matters. So, just because if all your bars are at the very bottom, it would still be the same as if all your bars are at the very top as far as research is concerned, or development into that particular field of the game. And throughout the game, new consoles will come out, new different features will come out, and you'll be able to, flow with the market. And it makes a play off of all the major console systems. They just call them something different. Raise the graphics. Now, if you notice, if I drop these all down like this, same amount of time is allocated as if they were all fully maxed out. Makes no difference. So really, it's just the difference between them that matters. And okay. Now it says finished, but we're not finished. We gotta get these bugs out of the way. Alright, now we are finished. Every time you reach a higher number than you've had before in one of the two categories, it'll give you a new record. So, yeah. I didn't name my game, but like I said before, the name of the game does not matter. It helps later down the road when you need to make sequels, though. Now this is probably the kind of stat you'll get on your first game. Um, Not so great, but you know, as your skills develop and you learn what combinations are good, you'll start to make games that sell for millions. I mean, it's possible to have like your fifth or sixth game sell for 400 or 500K. You know, if you manage to really get a good combination going. Nivento is known for the widely successful arcade game Dinky King. As you can see, this is an easy play on Nintendo and Donkey Kong, but that's besides the point. That's just to prevent any copyright infringement, I'm sure. Alright. Now I can do contracts. Ooh, contracts are a good way to make a little bit of money while you're waiting for something to happen. I might be able to finish this contract. Yeah, I'll be able to finish this one. You also get research points while doing contracts as well. Contract. Now this one, probably lose at this. I mean, 23 is a pretty high number, but you double your efforts in a particular field. And, you know, unless he gets stuck like that because he's an idiot and now he has to think because wasting all my time. Yeah, see, I'm going to fail this one and lose money. So you got to be careful with which ones you pick. You got to know how much progress you can produce at one time. Oh, yeah, this will pop up when you play, I think, for the first time. Yeah, there you go. Go buy it. It's a fun game. Now, I might play this for a few days. I might come back to it and play it from time to time when I'm getting tired of other games. But it is highly addicting for the first day. Um, I played this all day today already. I made it up to where I'm not going to go that far, but there's a next stage where you can actually get into an actual real office and hire employees, and those employees level up, and then you can tell them what part of the game that they're going to work on the most because they're better in that field. It's just, you know, relative. Just keep on going, and you learn the game. The beginning is a learning process. You might fail miserably, or you might succeed greatly. But for right now, I'm just gonna go and play this some more because it's fun, and yeah. And these will pop up all the time because they're time based, and so, you know, we got a new console coming out, the tests. But obviously it's the NES, but they have to call it the tests. But anyways, yeah. I will see you all later. Hope you guys enjoy the game if you go and get it, because I really like it. And I will see you all later.